What do you do? What do you do? YouTube, it's your boy Chloe Banger back with another reaction video. Now, this video we're gonna cover is a topic that has a lot of people divided, especially when it comes to men and women. That I've always stood on business when I said, sometimes a man having a female friend or a female having a male friend, usually those are surface level things. Deep inside, if you go beyond that, it might be that the other one wants the other one and the other one wants the other. Like someone wants someone, right? So it happens that they can be like friends, like genuinely, so they can be friends, and it might be that. But in most cases, it's not even like that. See, guys can play the long game. I'm gonna tell you that much. Guys can play the long game on Twitter. So can women. So sometimes you might have a female friend or a male friend, but it's not like that. Maybe someone between you two was hoping. So the story of this hand is gonna be highlight. Let's just listen to her. Let's just listen to her. It's gonna be highlighting that.
Let's talk about the time my male friend left me at a hotel because I wouldn't give him bums, right? So I've been friends with this person for like 5 years or so. He's one of the first friends that I made when I got to varsity. We became very close. Post varsity, he's doing well for himself. I'm back home. He's like, yo, I'm having a party. Pull through. I'm like, yo, Joe, I'm not selo. He's like, no, get la ugara etla. Shapo katla le chomi bona humunante gidi pulu gidi jacuzzi. Nice hotel. It was a penthouse. Bona gidi vev gidi as tropezi. After a few drinks, he starts making moves on me, and I'm like, how, Joe? No, come on, I take you as a friend, In fact, one of my closest friends, and I respect you.
What did I say? Yeah. So the broski played the long game. I just said it. Bro just played the long game. Spent 5 years knowing this hand, but deep inside he had intentions, though. Not all gents are gonna be like this, ne? Like, okay, not all gents are gonna be like most of the time, and it might not even be gents only, but it might be even women who do this. So you can see what I'm saying. So the bro started making moves on her, hoping that this time I got her. So he's been hoping that to get her isolated to a point where he's going in there. So he's been softening her up, thinking what he was gonna score. And the hand was like, no, bro, you've been my friend. Let's just watch this.
Your girl, who is stunning, by the way. So, right? Cool. Later that night, today. They would basically throw themselves at him. He's like, no, I'm not interested. I've always wanted you. And I'm like, no, I thought you were past this era, especially now that you have a girl that you've been with for so long. Okay, so he never made any moves late at the like Bushu and stuff. So Shapo yaba Fruhu. How Fruhu yana lucha mzai ba tlapile ba skono ka ba botsa ke re how can do I na le santso sa ke na go tsamaya. And then they being funny, but I can jump it hard. I naka ilo kaya ka ilo tlhapa. When I come out, banshil. Who says the housekeeping? Guys, did I not break down and cry? Because I was like, how would my friend do that to me? Someone I love so much. I cherish our friendship so much.
You hear that? So, next day after he did all of this, him and his friends woke up, dressed up nicely. The hand was still there, and they were like, she was like, why didn't you guys wake me up? Why didn't you guys tell me that it's time to go? What's the vibe? They were funny. As soon as she was like, let me go prepare myself, they dipped, bro. So that means he even told the other homies, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with it? Instead of, all this time. So that boy actually was like, I deserve to be in there. I must be. Like, he was entitled to it, to a point where when she said no, she's like, I'm gonna leave her ass. How crazy is that? So he even told the broskies, like, I'm gonna smash her. As soon as he got declined, Donna Bona went toxic on her ass, dog. Hence, I'm saying that this happens too. The guy had intentions, dog. She saw him as a friend, but he saw an opportunity, and he couldn't voice it, so he was playing the long game. Maybe now I might be sounding like, I know not all guys are like this, but it happens. Too. And she was devastated. Imagine, devastated. He left her in the hotel room. Man, some very sinister stuff, Joe. Very heartbreaking stuff, Joe.
Leave me. Go to the garden. I can tell they are high. You know, I sat there and I just cried my eyes out. I was so hurt and disappointed that you would put bums over our friendship that we've had for so long. Like, you never cared for me. You sexualized me so much, our entire relationship, that you thought, oh, maybe now that you have money, I'd be interested. No, nigga. Ooh, I hate men and how they cannot value genuine friendship. Yo.
But you know, like, it happens, Joe. And you don't even say like he valid, but no, bro, like, you know, I was telling even my mate, like, Dana, there's no way a guy could approach you in the street randomly on a random day, G, and say, you know, I would be interested to be your friend, and you'll be like, I'm so interested to be your friend, and you'll just be friends just like that, and it's chai. There's no way that could happen, though. You know, because at the end of the day, Joe, there should be something linking your. It might be a work friend, it might be a guy from varsity, and I even made an example because in their case, they met in varsity. So when the bro got money, he thought after getting money he was gonna smash. So which means since day one, bro. But he played it off as a friendship. And there are a lot of people who would agree with me that men and women can never ever be genuine friends. You know, there should be a situation in there. And if it's not that case. The case is not like that. One of them is not speaking the truth. Might be the gent, might be the lady, but someone is leaving out some information. Can men and women be genuine friends? I believe it's possible. But I also believe that there's another part of me that knows that even if it's possible, it might be majority. It might be a minority, like a 80% to a 20% type of situation. You know, the odds are low, but it happens. But majority of the time, we know someone wants to smash. We know that. Crazy stuff, some very sinister stuff. You tell me what you think. Can men and women be friends? After listening to this, she was left stranded in a hotel. She was invited by the male friend who thought he was gonna get bumps. She had no money, but he left her ass there. After years and years of knowing this guy. Gents, they will disappoint you. Gents will shock you. True. Emanyana, guys. Until the next video, it's a bro Trey Bang. Sharp.